for. Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APG Jamie.
Today, we're going to paint me a new t-shirt because I need a new t-shirt. Well, not really, but we're going to do it anyway because I want to. And that should be good enough for you. So this here is a ultimate marking pencil. It's an iron off and it's by Hansi Manufacturing. I got it from the Houston Quilt Festival in, what was that, November of 2017. So anyway, we're going to give it a shot. It does not work on paper. I already tested that. And I have this Donna Downey stencil. And I love it, and I'm going to make it go around the neckline. And we're just going to kind of draw that out. Cross fingers this works. Because I don't want to paint through the stencil, so I'm just going to draw it out. It's doing okay-ish. I should probably put a piece of sandpaper behind my t-shirt. Then it would draw really well. I think I'll do that. I'm going to get a piece of sandpaper. BRB. Okay, so I don't have a big giant piece of sandpaper, but I have this small piece of sandpaper. And actually what it what it does is it holds your fabric in place. See, that won't move. See how that's moving? This is not going to move now that I got a little smarter than the average bear. Okay, so I'm just essentially outlining it. Gosh, I hope this works okay. Well, if it doesn't, you'll never see it. Okay, so that's one painty brush.
Portions of this video have been sped up for your viewing pleasures. You may or may not experience silence from time to time. Probably not, though.
Yeah, I think I'm going to angle them, so I need to reposition my sandpaper because I don't have a big piece. Otherwise, you can put a full sheet under there and you don't have to goof around with moving it so much. That's my plan in my head. I don't know. Is it going to be perfect? Probably not. Like my grandma used to tell me, you can't tell on a moving cow. I wonder what she meant by that. I don't know. Just don't know. Let's see. I think I'm going to go about there. Is that about right? Yeah. Maybe I'll try this end. It's got some more, more sharper edge on it, y'all. Get in there. I don't know.
This project took me, probably too many hours. No, it took a while. It probably was a good 3 or 4 hours. You know, I'm not necessarily counting drying time, but yeah, I did have to walk away and let it dry for a little time. Little time. I used a heat gun too, y'all, because, you know, yeah, heat gun, y'all. Oh, goodness. I like my new shirt, y'all. Have you seen me out and about wearing it? No? Oh, maybe sometime or another you'll see it in it. Well, there's a photo montage. I'll be wearing it in my photo montage. I like it. I'm happy with it. It's been a few years since I painted a t-shirt on video. The last one was for the Hot Mess art game, which is not really in existence anymore. Like I said, when I was doing it, it was just for my entertainment, and my entertainment had had enough. But I miss some of y'all's. Anywho, this video is pretty much a lot of the same. Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay? I draw it out, paint it in. I did do some shading on these brushes. Once I got the brown painted on the handles, because you know they're wooden handles. I went around them lightly with black, and I think that's in here, but you may not be able to tell that I was adding some shading. And then the ferrules, which is the thing that helps hold, well, it holds the bristles onto the handle, is the ferrule. And I did all of those in silver. But before I painted the silver, I guess I should wait till I get to that part. But I ain't gonna do it, y'all. I painted a gray and then went over the whole thing with the silver. List of ingredients in the description box below, people. I really like that silver. Oh, this is where I'm doing some shading here, y'all, on the sides of the brushes, just a little bit. And somewhere along towards the end, I added some white highlights. I believe I used white acrylic paint, or I might have used a paint pen. I don't recall, y'all. I have slept a couple times since painting this t-shirt. Anywho's, that's what I was trying to say before I interrupted myself so kindly. It's a lot of wash, rinse, and repeat. I draw my image. In this case, I drawed them out, almost all of them out, and painting all of them. Painting all the browns first, adding the blacks, and I'll add the grays. Then I'll add the silvers. Then I add some white bristles on some of the brushes, and those two brushes on the outside. Oh, I'm trying to park, girls. Around the outside. They're going to get some black bristles, and they're going to get some paint on them, a color paint on there. And let's see. Yeah, that's about it. I just, paint away. Oh, and I'm using the golden GAC. It might be 900. I can't remember what it is, but it is in the description box below here. It's to help. It doesn't really necessarily Wow. I need to work on my English, y'all, my texting. It doesn't really make acrylic paint stick, because, as you know, you've gotten acrylic paint on your clothes. It's not coming out. But the GAC, G-A-C, helps to make the acrylic paint on your clothing items soft, so that they're not stiff and scratchy and junk like that. So yeah, so there's the gray. And you would think once I covered it up with the silver that you would not be able to see the gray underneath. Now you can't see the gray per se, but it is more of an opaque, whereas the silver comes off somewhat translucent. So it adds some highlighty, shimmery, kind of metallic-y look, which is what I was going for, and I'm extremely happy with the ferrules on these. Okay. Did y'all hear that bird? I got the doors and the windows open because it's pleasant today. I don't know how that happened. Oh, not to be expected. So that's just a letter stencil that I am I'm using to draw out my letters, my words. And I didn't have an apostrophe, so I'm faux apostrophe in it. I used a small portion of probably the letter Z for an apostrophe. And yeah, going to use some paint, or fuchsia. It's fuchsia, y'all. It's not pink, it's fuchsia. And I added some white highlights, black. Oh, I painted around the whole thing black. And then I added some white highlights with probably that paint pen. Have I mentioned here's a list of ingredients below? Have I reminded you that if you don't care to listen to me talk, you're more than welcome to hit your little speaker down there, and that just shut me right up. And if you want to go faster, okay, you can. Oh, photo montage already. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're watching, your kind comments, your shares, and your likes. And yeah, because the disclaimer screen.